Alright, back again, Luke here. And as you can see in front of you, today we have the homemade trackball set up, and I figured we could put in this game here. This is Konami's Simpsons Bowling. So, let's pop this on and play some of that. Now, this is a board that I just wound up getting working here, and I put up a video on the things that I did to it in order to get it running. If you guys haven't had a chance to see that video, it's up right now. You can go back and check it. But basically what I had to do for this is the system wasn't working at all. It was having a reboot issue, which was something that was caused by the boot ROM. Then on top of that, it didn't have a CD for it or a drive. Everything was just kind of falling apart. It was basically just a board. So what I did is I rewired it so it would work with this trackball setup. Got a new drive, did some jumper settings, yeah, all that stuff to get this thing to boot back up and start working again. But I've had a few friends over to play the system and give the game a go, and they really think, you know, it was pretty cool. A lot of them really enjoyed it, and it is quite a neat game. It does have some pretty funny phrases in it, stuff that'll kind of keep you laughing a bit. But a bit of an obscure one here. You'll notice this one is just in free play, so we'll let it kind of go through its warning. One other thing about this board is if you do have a trackball for it and you put the trackball in backwards, this system you can go in through the options mode and you can set the trackball to inverted for X and Y axis, so you don't have to worry about swapping out the trackball or switching it around. You can just change it in the options menu, which is kind of nice. There is our intro. So this only has one button you basically use for most of the game. Press the start button here, and it's kind of an interesting situation here. This kind of impossible one, right? So you go through the main menu. You can play up to 4 players, like most bowling games or like Golden Tee Golf, etc. We're gonna hit our button here, standard or spares. Just do standard, and normal controls or easing controls. Once again, you just do normal. So, you can see the wide list of Simpsons characters we can use here. All have their own kind of special phrase and funny characteristic to them. So, just for fun, we'll go ahead and we'll use Homer.
Wait a minute. Okay, ready.
Alright. So this game, like I mentioned before, it only uses one main button plus the trackball itself, and the game starts you off by asking if you want to set a curve, so you can move this left or right to set your curve. We'll also move it just a little bit to the left here. Press our button, our main button here, move our main character over just a little bit. Press the main button now, it'll say up here, wait for it to turn green, so you press the button, wait for it to turn green, and let it go. Oh, you can see that was a little bit too late there, and because of that, I wound up getting a bit of miss here. But if we can, maybe we can hit this one just right. There we go, to pick up the spare.
What a day for Homer J!
But it is pretty funny. I mean, it's got some comical stuff in it. If you just let the board stay here, you don't do anything, the characters start yelling at you, which is kind of funny.
Adjust the curve and push the button.
So let's go ahead and adjust the curve, and we'll push the button. We'll see what else he says after this.
Hey, push the button and set my position.
So.
So I can start.
Gotta love it here. So let's give it another shot. Once again, that was way too late. I have to start hitting that a little bit earlier. Oh, this should be kind of easy, hopefully. No curve. Just go right down here. That's a little bit better.
Woohoo!
Gotta love it though. Let's see if we can get a strike here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just spending a lot of time talking. There we go. Sometimes you'll notice he'll say stuff, sometimes he won't, so. Oh. It is a quite addictive game here.
In your face, stupid pins!
It's a lot of fun with 4 players, so. Let's see if he'll say something else here.
Hello? Hello? Time to bow!
Let's see, how about this next one?
Quit looking at my button, push the button.
Okay, let's give this a shot here.
Right!
There we go. But yeah, it is quite impressive, I think, for the game that it is. You know, the music doesn't change at all. It's still the same constant music.
Push the button so I can start!
But even with that, I mean, it doesn't take away from the game. It's not like it's a necessity here to have different music for it. But I think if it had just a little bit of different music, it would be kind of cool. But it does fit the theme quite well.
Bear! USA! USA! USA!
I don't know if anybody's saying that right now, but good fun nonetheless. There we go. Yeah, this thing's got 9 frames. One thing that the game does do, even though it's on free play, is around the 9th frame, it will ask you to put in a coin. It's kind of like you've gone this far and now like, no! You know.
I am so talented and good looking.
Let's see here. Okay, at the end of the 9th frame, maybe it'll ask for it. But yeah, just the comical parts to it, you know, the comical phrases and stuff, fantastic. Ah. Let's see here.
Bear! This is the happiest day of my life!
I think this is where it'll ask you to put in a coin. Yeah, so we'll just hit start here. And you can change your player at that point too, I think. So it'd be great to get the turkey or the special cup, but they do have a special one, which is absolutely hilarious. And the special is like you can throw a bomb, or you can throw Maggie down, or you can throw like all sorts of crazy stuff here. Ah.
Bear! Game over!
And then it'll show you a little story, kind of funny part here at the end.
Losers, losers! Kiss my big yellow behind, losers! Woo! Haha! I'm invincible! Invincible! Ow!
Gotta love it. But each character has their own kind of game over, so it's kind of fun. And then at the end, you can kind of put in your name and whatnot, so. But nonetheless, guys, if you held on here till the end, fantastic. Just want to share with you a little bit of a look at what the Simpsons bowling looks like here on the old Konami hardware for the arcade, and it is quite a lot of fun. If you can find this one, or if you have this in MAME and you get it wired up, I think you can enjoy it a lot with friends and relatives and whatnot. So that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Watching some Simpsons bowling madness. See if we can, any way to get 3 in a row or no. Try and use a different character here for a couple minutes.
Ah, excellent choice.
So, let's see here. Super slow.
Right. Kudos to me.
Ah, come on. Not gonna get that 3 in a row here. Once you do it, it's kind of funny. Because like broken pins and stuff like that come flying out of the return, the ball return. And
Fair. I haven't felt this much pep since the night I cold cocked Calvin Coolidge.
so, but yeah, nonetheless, guys, I think we'll probably stop it here. I don't think I'll be able to get this fully, but yeah. If you can get 3 strikes in a row, then it's quite entertaining, but yeah, sometimes a little bit tricky. Okay, I think we'll stop it there, but you guys can get the idea. Nonetheless, thanks again for watching here, and we'll see you guys soon.
Push the button, you slack-jawed cretin.
Like, let him scream a little bit more.
Use the button to set my position, dunderhead. Quit lollygagging and push the button, Spencer.